Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me for another video. This is going to be a super quick video with 4 of my favorite tips to basically help you shop Black Friday a little bit more sustainably and a little bit more ethically as well. First of all, I'm not quite sure why we even have Black Friday, but second of all, I'm not quite sure why it has come to the UK, but it has become a very big thing. Alas. So let's just get straight into it with number 1. So as a minimalist, I try to have this kind of 1-for-1 rule where I only bring something into my life if something is broken, can't be repaired, or it just has to be gone for whatever reason. So I try to ensure that if I bring something in, something has to go out as well. And this is what I try and get people to think about when they are looking at big holidays like Black Friday sales, etc. And to ask them to make a wish list, or if you're like me, you probably already have a wish list of things that you really would like, but you're not quite sure whether you really need it or for whatever reason, etc. So I would highly recommend, if you haven't already, to make a wish list, or if you do have one, to dig it out and to look through those things and really question whether you actually want those things, and to focus your mind on those things rather than some of the useless crap that some of these shops are trying to just get rid of as part of the Black Friday sale. And I would have those things in hand and do your research before the Black Friday sale even comes up, and to ensure that you are focusing and making sure that the companies you actually want to buy these things from are having a sale, and kind of not use this as an excuse to buy things that you really don't need. So make that wish list now, or dig out your old wish list and have a look through it, and even re-examine those things to see if you still really want to buy them. The second one is to use it to buy some of the Christmas presents that you've kind of feel obliged to buy, or are obliged to buy, or even want to buy for your family and for your friends. This can be a really great opportunity to save a bit of money on some of those things that you need to buy, because Christmas can be really expensive and it can be really stressful as well. So using this time to buy some of those presents that you've already thought out and you've already made a list of the things that you actually want to buy your friends and family, then you can use that to go in and see if those companies that you want to buy those things from are having a Black Friday sale. It's kind of like the wish list for you. It's kind of like your wish list for Christmas presents for your friends and family, because going in with this list, it just makes such a big impact, and also it just helps your Christmas be a little bit less, chaotic, and just to ensure that you can be as prepared as possible. So it can be a really good way to save some money on things that you are already thinking about consuming. The next one is to use this time to support ethical or sustainable companies. Sometimes sustainable companies or ethical companies, the price point can be a little bit more of a pain point for people, because it's going to be a lot more expensive because they're actually paying fair wages, etc. So sometimes it makes it a bit unaffordable for some people who wish to support ethical, sustainable companies. And this is a great opportunity if your favorite brands are making or having a Black Friday sale, that you can go in and you can support them in a way that is possible for you at this time. And it is a really great way to support them. Or even if they don't have a Black Friday sale, but there's something that you really want and you're choosing to pay for that company instead of a really horrible fast fashion brand that is making their prices even cheaper, which it boggles the mind how they're able to do that. Well, unfair wages is one way for sure. But yeah, it's just a great way to go and support your favorite and ethical companies that are really trying to do a lot better. I also forgot to say while I was filming this video that obviously the most sustainable way to shop Black Friday is to obviously not shop at all, and to really think about the things that you want and actively choose to be more mindful and not consume at all. This video really is for people who are going to consume or need to consume or want to really take advantage of this holiday. So yeah, I just wanted to add that in because I completely forgot to say obviously the most sustainable thing would be to boycott Black Friday and to not engage with it at all. And the last one is to engage in alternative consuming this Black Friday. So for example, Grünberg have a scheme, I guess, that they do each year, where on Black Friday they will announce a winner for their Olden Grünberg, and they will send it off, and that person will keep that bag for a whole year. And then once that year is over, the terms are they send it back and it gets repaired or renewed in some way if it needs any repairs, and then it will get sent to another person for another year. So it's kind of like a loan scheme, so that nothing new has to be created, but they can repair that bag if it needs to be repaired. But it means that you get to have something that you really want for a year, and then you get to send it back. It's kind of like a nice renting or loaning scheme. It's just a little bit like HURR, H-U-R-R, which is a really great rental scheme in the UK if you want to buy if you don't want to buy a dress for a party or a suit or an outfit, and you want to wear something really nice, and you can go and rent a dress or an outfit, for example, for one night and then give it back. Or you can take it on holiday and wear it however many times you want and then give it back, and then someone else can use it. It's a really interesting and great way to consume differently. So by supporting those kind of consuming companies and those kind of mindful things, is going to be a lot better for the planet and better for your pocket as well during, well, actually all year round. So those are my 4 tips. It was just a really quick video just to remind you guys to be mindful during this time and to question, just because there's a sale, is there really something that you actually need or want? And if there is, then using this time mindfully to get the things that are on your wish list, or to get Christmas presents for people that you actually want to buy, or even to buy stuff that you know is going to help other people on their sustainable or simple living journey. So I just encourage you to be mindful, and I encourage you to think a couple of times before you make your decision. Anyway, I hope that this was useful, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. All right, bye.